Hello, welcome back. So it is still technically April 10th for me. I decided to start this vlog kind of where I left off the last one. I'm still trying to finish up hitting the 10,000 word goal for today, and I am watching Becca C. Smith's live stream. Her, Kate Kavanaugh, and Brooke Passmore, they're all live streaming, and we're doing a 25-minute sprint right now. I ended up jumping on a little bit late. I think I was about an hour into the stream when I saw it that they were streaming. I was FaceTiming my brother beforehand, but I am trying to get the last 600 words done. I'm hoping that maybe this 25 minutes will allow me to do that and hit 10,000 words total. So wish me luck. There they are. They're beautiful faces. Hi guys, I miss you. And my writing. I'm still watching the live stream, but I hit 333 words. Yay!
Yes. And that's around page 16 to 19.
So this is one of my favorite parts about writing, is adding a new chapter. And what I'm doing with this project is I'm not adding chapter titles. It's just the first sentence of every single chapter. My favorite one is "The soup was bland." It's 11:11, magic number, and you guys, we're at 322 words, which, if I did my math correctly, would put me at over 10,000 words. Oh, I am so excited. Let's add this. 322 words. And let's see. We did it! 10,000 words, you guys. I achieved my daily goal. I'm so happy. I am so ahead. I am so excited. Gotta update the writing tracker though. So let me just double check. Let's see. I did update it earlier with what I had written, but since then I have written more. So now I'm at 3,685. So let's update that. 3685, which puts us at 46,702. 702. How many hours? I spent probably another 3 hours writing. So we're about 8 for the day. And if I could go any brighter than bright green, that's what I would be at. But guys, I'm so excited. I'm so happy with myself. That's the biggest word day that I've had all month. But I am so happy with that. The progress that I've been making. Ah, wonderful. No? Rude? Welcome back. Today's the 11th of April. I've had a very eventful day so far. It's about 7 o'clock right now. I got back from work at 4 p.m. and then, well, a little bit later because it takes me like half an hour to commute. But after that, my dad and I ended up going to Shoppers Drug Mart where, you know, I just got the essentials. 2 different things of shampoo and conditioner. I got some vitamin C gummies and, you know, enough popcorn to last a zombie apocalypse, or in my case, about a week and a half. Also, my hands are so red. I don't know if you can see them because I am constantly washing my hands at work and then when I get home. So they're just so dry. I have 2 layers of lotion on there right now, but it doesn't even look like that. Anyways, I thought I would share with you what I'm going to be doing for the evening other than writing. The writing will come after, but this is going to be fun. So my sister and I are preparing the dinner for Easter tomorrow. It's just going to be my dad, my sister, and I for dinner. Mitchell's not coming over, and we're not having any extended family over, unfortunately. But Emily and I are going to make one of our favorite family recipes that we only ever make together. I think I've made it one other time with Mitchell, but he did not help whatsoever. So today I'm going to take you along and show you how we make it. So here is the famous recipe. It's my great aunt's recipe. I'll let you pause if you wanted to read it and make it yourself. So we are making Fleischpirschki, basically meat pies. Emily does the meat part and I do the dough.
I did! Heidi watched me flip it. No!
That is the most unsafe way to peel potatoes. Just get like a paring knife and cut it. That would be safer.
I know. I'm gonna get my other peeler.
So we're doing really well. I'm in the middle of making the batter for the dough, and Emily's doing a really great job of making the meat. Let's show some close-ups. Well, what do I have here? I've had chocolate on my mouth this entire time. You didn't say anything.
I wasn't looking at you.
Oh my gosh.
This is the second vlog in a row that I've worn a black shirt and gray pants.
You know what? Who cares? I don't think I showed your pants in the last one.
Yeah, you did.
Well, whatever. How's it going, Emily?
We're browning meat.
And
delicious.
We decided to do like a pantry version of the Fleischpirschki, and we're going with ground beef and ground chicken. instead of a mix of ground beef, chicken, or sorry, ground beef, veal, and pork, right?
No, it's just ground beef and pork.
I don't know why I have veal
I just
in there.
substituted chicken for pork.
Then over here we have the potato mixed with milk and butter and shortening. And here we have some potato water with yeast and sugar. And then as for the rest of the recipe, you just need the flour pretty much, and then the rest is for the topping. This is all the liquid along with 7 cups of the flour. Oh, I forgot salt. So the dough is done. It is massive. I covered it in a little bit of flour and covered the bowl in flour, and I'm going to cover the bowl in a tea towel and put it in the oven with the light on and let it rise for an hour. And just wait. By the end of the hour, it'll pretty much be to the top of this ginormous bowl. Lizzie, you begging? You're not going to get any. The imperfections. It's much later now. We're looking at about 11:30. I still have not written yet. It ended up taking a couple hours baking with Emily, but I had a lot of fun and had a little bit of cleanup to do. So now I am going to finally start writing, but I also had to locate where I could find Hogan's Heroes online for my dad to watch, because it's the only thing keeping him sane with all the sports being canceled. So he doesn't get to watch his soap operas, which is Leafs Lunch, because he's a big Toronto Maple Leafs fan. So we're downloading that, and now it is time to write. I think I'm just going to read over my notes for the next chapter, write a couple little details for that, maybe get like 20, 25 words, just so I can get the badge, and that's it. That's what I'm going to do tonight, and then continue writing tomorrow. So 112 words it is for today. Boom. We increased ever so slightly. At least we're writing. Also, look at that symmetry. 27, 27, 2. Look at him. Tickle me, you die. Look at him, it's so cute. Hello everybody and happy Easter. I know at the time that you're going to be seeing this, Easter will have well have passed, but for me it is Easter Sunday and I have the day off from work, which I am loving. So today has been quite busy. It's about 2:45 in the afternoon right now, and this is the first chance that I've gotten to sit down and actually film. This morning I decided that I wanted to make Posca, which is I don't know where it stems from, but it's been in my family for many, many years, and my aunt normally drops off a loaf every year, but because of the virus going around and we're not supposed to share and anything like that, she didn't. So we were definitely missing it, and it is an Easter tradition. It's like an Easter dessert. It's a lemon bread that's extra risen, extra fluffy, that has icing sugar and sprinkles on top. It's delicious. So I decided to make that, and it's like a day-long endeavor. It won't be ready until probably 7 o'clock tonight, and like I said, it's 2:45 right now. My brother did just end up FaceTiming me and asking if we had in the last 2 weeks been delivered a loaf of Posca, and I told him that I was baking some, but I wouldn't drop any off, and he was so mad and so jealous. It was so funny to watch, but I am going to save him a loaf and then drop it off later, along with some of the Fleisch Pirschke that Emily and I made yesterday. So that's where I'm at. I have to say though, I was in not so great of a mood earlier. I don't know why. Maybe it's because it's my day off, and I know I was supposed to be cooking and baking today, and that's what I was set up to do, but for some reason I just, other than making the Posca, I really didn't want to do any cooking. It took a lot out of me to have to put butter all over the turkey and put it in the oven. What I have been doing since I've been down from the kitchen and back in my lair is I have been writing a little bit, but because I haven't been in the right mood, going back and working on, I think I'm on chapter 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, I'm on chapter 7 right now. I just wasn't in the right mood to continue on from where I left off at the very beginning of the chapter, because that's a very happy part. And part of me was like, no, Heidi, you're kind of in an angsty mood right now. So I ended up going and creating a new section in my notes where I was asking myself a bunch of questions and like leaving myself notes that I eventually will have to like answer, if that makes sense. I think I told you that initially I was planning on writing it from the prince's perspective, and then I decided to change it and I'm writing it from the girl's perspective. But because of that, there's a lot of behind the scenes that have been left out, I guess, that I won't be able to address in the version that I'm writing. And part of that backstory for the prince, I need to know to understand his personality when I write him, because we're getting to the point where he will be introduced as a character. So I'm basically just leaving myself a breadcrumb trail that I eventually will have to follow, and it will take me to Hansel and Gretel's house. Is that how that story goes? I'm currently at 332 words for the day, which is fantastic. I think I'm going to try to write maybe another couple hundred, see where we go. If I don't even crack 1,000 words today, I'm not worrying about it because I have other things that I'm doing and I'm still really well ahead. Okay, that's been a long intro. Let me get back to writing. Okay, I'm back. I definitely took a couple of breaks in between there, but total for today I have 605 words, which I think is good. Now I have to go finish off prepping dinner. And then, yeah, maybe we'll write a little bit later, maybe we won't, but I'm very happy with the 605 words that I got done. I ended up going back and writing down a couple of the scenes that I saw in my head for the prince's perspective, and just like the little snippets, and I figured I would start writing them down. That way, in case I do end up writing a side of from his perspective, I'd have them in there. But also I figured I need to know his character a little bit more, so by doing that I was able to get to know him a little bit better. And now I think I'm much further ahead than where I was, even though none of what I wrote was actual narrative. It was still all planning. Yeah, I don't know. I do know, Heidi. Heidi, don't say you don't know. Say you do know, because you do know. Okay, I do know. I think the writing went really well. Like I said, the writing is pretty slow in terms of word count, but I'm very happy with the progress that I made, and I'm not going to doubt myself or try to bring myself down for not actually writing narrative. I did write, and I am happy with the progress that I made, and I will leave it at that. Boom. Got a little bit of a spike. Nice. Okay, hi, hello. That's right, you weasel your way in.
One piece. Very well done. Thank you. John, you're up next. You ready for this?
Yes, very nice. It's not as nice layers as Tonda Ev's, but hopefully it's good.
And that is not going to turn out very good because you're cutting it with the wrong hand.
Really, Emily? Is that what you picked up from Japan? Today is April the 13th. Never a fun day, April the 13th, I gotta say. Today marks the 15-year, I guess, anniversary of my Nana's passing. So that always weighs a little bit heavy in my heart. And my sister hurt herself.
No, I just stubbed my toe. Ow.
My dad yells yay from upstairs. Anyways, so today has been not so productive. It's almost 10:30 p.m. I have not written a single word yet today. I got home from work late because I worked a 9-hour day today, which was quite long, and then I ate dinner and I watched the new Bachelor show, Listen to Your Heart, which I gotta say, the first half that I actually paid attention to was quite interesting. I don't mind the cast of people that are on this season. But yeah, so now I am trying to get at least some words in because, as you guys know, I'm trying to make the 7-day goal. And I think today will mark the 7-day, I believe. I'd have to double check on the website. But that's where I'm at. I have no idea what I'm going to write, but I'm hoping to get at least 100 words, and then we'll be good. Having fun? Yeah. Oh, you got it. Don't stub your toe. Although, oh my gosh, your shirt.
Wow.
Please ignore the glasses. We're trying to hide the eye bags because I'm definitely really tired at this point. So it's just after or just before 11:30. I have written 311 words. Not my best day, but I had an idea for the ending of the story, which I think works really well. Of course, I still have to flesh it out quite a bit, but I think it's a really good goal to work towards. I've always known what the ending of the story is going to be, but the means of getting there have always been a little bit blurry. So I think that this idea really ties well into what I've already planned, and it answers some questions, but it leaves a lot of other questions to be answered, possibly in a second book. I'm not thinking ahead and planning sequels at this point. We'll see. Maybe I'll just make it one book and write the ending, but I really like the way that this planning session has gone. So 311 words. That's what I'm going to stop at for this segment. I might continue writing a little bit, but I fear that if I don't update the website right now, it's going to be after midnight when I update it, and I'm not going to get my 7-day goal. So that's what I'm going to do right now. We unlocked the badge. Yes! And we're officially over 11,000 words. I am so happy about that. Also, look at this lazy lump. It's just lying right here as I am writing. So precious though. Where should you go, Plum? Emily gave Lizzie a bath today, so she's just cuddling and being so precious. I love the Google Doodles. Today's all about thanking the transportation workers, but they are so cute. Hello, today is the 14th. It is 10:57 p.m. and I have not yet written a single word. I feel like that's every single update that I have made. Today, though, was the busiest, most laborious, and physically exhausting day at work that I have had in a long time. I was so physically exhausted when I got home that I didn't end up taking a nap. I ended up just scrolling through TikTok for a little bit and watching the videos, and I lost track of time. But also I worked quite late today. I ate dinner late, and now we're here at almost 11 o'clock with 0 words written. Tomorrow, though, is my day off. I actually get 2 days off in a row, and I'm very happy about that. I didn't plan it that way, but tomorrow is tomorrow's not the first day of the stay home reading rush. That is on Thursday. Tomorrow I still have to catch up on the extra couple thousand words to push me to day 19's limit or max word count. I still have to get to like that 12,000 number essentially. So tomorrow, that's what I'm planning on doing. Right now I'm going to write a couple hundred words, or maybe just 800 words. And that's it. Yeah, that's all I'm going to do. And after that, I'm going to bed because I am so dog tired. Although I did put on a nice lipstick today and a little bit of blush. And yes, I'm wearing the same sweater as I was yesterday, but it's comfy and I didn't wear it out. I only wore it for a couple hours, so please don't judge. 210 words, and that's it. That's all I'm writing today. 11:21, I just finished writing because I can't keep my eyes open long enough to continue writing anything else. I ended up with 210 words, which is not a lot, but it's better than a slow day. And at this point, I'm starting to question everything. I don't know if it's just like a slump that I'm in or if it's a mental state, but I don't know. I know I'm still halfway through chapter 7, which there is a very big event that has to take place in chapter 7. And I don't know if the way that I'm writing it's going the correct way that I want it to go. So in the past couple of days in the planning and the outlining that I've been doing, I've been trying to figure out a backside to the story and figure out the plot a little bit more and develop it a little bit more. But as I think I have made it quite hopefully clear in my videos or obvious, I take a while to come up with my ideas. Most of them do come from a dream, but when I'm creating like original plotline, it takes me a while in my brain to settle on a plotline until something fits. It's like I am putting together a puzzle very, very slowly in my mind, and eventually the right piece pops up and it just fits and it works perfectly. And right now I'm in that kind of slump where there's no pieces that are fitting properly, and the puzzle has been spread all over the room and I'm looking for the random pieces. So it's just been a very difficult past couple of days. I'm definitely hoping that tomorrow's going to go a little bit better. I think, and I'm hoping to at least come up with a couple of better ideas tonight for how my story is going to go, figure out the back plot a little bit, and then hopefully from there tomorrow will be smooth sailing. That's it for today. I will see you guys tomorrow with the last day of this vlog. My local Walmart stopped. Hello and welcome. Hey, I said no, please. Stop. Hello, today is the 15th, and yes, for the third day in a row, I am wearing the same sweater. Don't worry, it's going in the wash after today, and you will not see it for the rest of the month. Actually, I'm not going to make that promise. So Lizzie, come here, go show the camera. There she is. There's Lizzie. Lizzie and I are out at the moment. I decided to place an order at my local greenhouse because I've been wanting plants so much. So I placed an order, I did curbside pickup, and now I am waiting. We decided to park because there is a boat that's going to be going through or just past us on the river soon. And I wanted to show you because this type of boat I don't see very often. And I just thought it'd be really cool to show you. So we're just waiting for the siren to sound. I've been waiting for just under 20 minutes and the siren still has not sounded. And I checked the radio station and it said that it's expected to come through in less than 5 minutes. Fun times. Also, my hair today, I didn't wash it, and this is what happens when I don't wash it. It looks all gross. I hear it! The siren! You'll hear it in a second. There, that went down. There's the boat. That's the bridge is now fully up. And the boat will be leaving anytime. It's bright yellow. I don't know if you can see it yet, but there's wind turbine blades on it. And they're massive. Also, you guys can hear my voice. But this boat is so quiet for how massive it is. Like there's a seagull beside it for scale. Y'all know what the size of a seagull is. And that crane is huge. I think for scale, see those bars there? That's where somebody would climb up and stand. And that's the end of the turbine, the widest point. So it's taller than a person. Hello. Where's the boat? But then way down there, yes, there's a person, but there's another boat. Oh, the guy thinks I'm filming him. Sorry, buddy, I'm not. There's another boat, which means that that bridge is not going to go down. It's going to wait for the next boat. So I am home now, and I figured I would share with you the plants that I got. So here is my haul. I got a lot of different things. Let's start with this beauty. So this is a Rex Begonia Shadow King Rose Frost. Stunning. I ended up getting 2 of these. These are the proven winners, Heuchera, aka Coral Bells, in Dolce Appletini. I liked it because I wanted the lime green leaves, but then later in the summer it'll come up with these red beautiful shoots, and so I got 2 of them. And the next thing that I also got 2 of are these daylilies in Gentle Shepherd. They're going to be these beautiful buttery creamy whites, and they're zone 3 through 9, so they will grow back next year. They're beautiful. I also really wanted to go for this spiky look this year, so that's what we're doing. Next on the list is a Siberian Iris, and this one is in Swans in Flight, and it's another buttery white one. This is the last white one that I got, which is a Delphinium in pure white. It's beautiful. I think all of them together will be stunning. This one right here, this Foxglove in Sugar's Plum, beautiful. It'll look very similar to the Delphinium, but this one's purple. These are the last little ones that I got. Let's start with this one. So this is a sedum, aka a stone crop, in Firecracker. So it's going to go this beautiful burgundy color later on in the summer. And it's massive. I honestly thought it was going to be small. This is the other stone crop one that I got. This one is called Major, and it's just this tiny little pot. And that's what I thought this one was going to come in. But no. Then in terms of here, I'll just mention the flowers first. So I got a pansy. This one is Matrix Deep Blue Blotch. They're beautiful. They are massive flowers. And that one I'm actually going to put in this little pot right here. Plant it up in there. And the last one that we got is this adorable little blue-purple one. It's a Viola Sorbet Delta Blue. A lot of the times with flowers, when they say that they're blue, they're actually more purple in tone. But these ones are stunning. And I think together in that little container, then the rest are like plants and herb and vegetables. So I got a sweet basil plant. Delicious. I got some spinach right here. which has a lot of growing left to do. Same with these two, which are both zucchinis. There we go, zucchini, which I normally get the zucchini from this greenhouse, and they always turn out wonderful. And then I have 3 different types of lettuce. Which ones did I get? Oh, this one will be red. Beautiful. This one will be green lettuce, and then this one back here I believe is romaine. Yep. And those are the plants. Oh, and then I also got these little pots at Walmart today. I got these 2, same thing, but different colors. And then I got this larger gray one. Beautiful. This is the one that I'm going to put the Rex begonia in. Look at how root bound this pansy was. You didn't know that those were roots. You'd think they were spider webs. And this one was even more root bound. Okay, so I have finished planting. The pansies and violas look beautiful in that. They do. And then I put the Rex begonia in the gray pot. I put the basil in this pot because the other stone crop was way too root bound, and it was as if they took like a cutting from the larger bush and put it in the pot, so I wouldn't have been able to break it up without killing the plant. So I put the basil in there for now, which honestly smells amazing. And the other one I put in the navy pot, and I just think the color combinations of the two look beautiful together. Do you guys remember a couple weeks ago or a couple of videos ago where I showed you this one where it was so tiny and there was barely any leaves? Well, look at it now. It is shining. It's beautiful. So far, no pink bottoms just yet, but they're beautiful. And there we go. Garden cleanup is pretty much done. I got this trellis over here from our raspberry bush so it doesn't grow into over here. And yeah, it definitely still needs to be milled in terms of like the soil. It's a beautiful sunset. It is much later now. It's 9:30 p.m. I have showered. I am wearing a different sweater. No longer that blue turtleneck that I love. Anyways, I ended up watching a couple different live streams. Emily Bourne and Marissa Mohai. She said it in the live stream. I can't remember exactly how she pronounces her last name, but they were live streaming, doing some writing sprints, so I participated a little bit in that. And then Kate Kavanaugh had a live stream, which wasn't a writing sprint live stream, but I tuned in for a little bit and I watched along, and that was wonderful. Great couple of hours spent joining them in on those. I continued writing a little bit, nothing plot based, mostly still planning. I don't know, I was stuck again, still kind of run down with what I was writing. Not that my story is bad. I don't hate my story at all. I just needed the mood and the attitude and the emotions behind it to be correct for the scene. I wasn't 100% sure how I was introducing the gloom of the working title, the Prince of Gloom, into the story, and I knew I needed to develop my Prince character a lot more than I already had, at least in my head and on paper in the planning notes. That way, when I go to write him, I can understand exactly where he's at in certain scenes. Since I hadn't done that yet and I didn't know where his storyline and what his head was at the current spot where I'm writing at right now, which is chapter 7, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Yes, chapter 7. I needed to go back, figure it out, but I'm really happy with how it turned out. So I think I've mentioned here before that I don't know if I'm going to do it, but initially I kind of had the idea of going and writing a second follow-along story with the prince's perspective. And so what I've done is just now, for the last 569 words, I've gone and I planned approximately what's going on in his life during those chapters that I've already written, plus a little bit of a backstory that makes a little bit more sense in terms of giving him his attitude and his edge as a character. The other thing that helps is that I spend so much time on Instagram, it's not even funny, but on my Explorer page, there are so many pictures that relate to the emotions that my character is going through, just random posts, some aesthetic pictures, and I find that I go on there and I scroll and I can find so many pictures that display exactly what my character is going through, and it's so helpful. The other thing I do on Instagram is I follow a couple of writing accounts that post writing memes, so every time I'm scrolling through Instagram, it's that gentle reminder, you could be writing, Heidi, you could be writing. It's kind of like on TikTok when you scroll for too long, they have that guy that said, the videos will be here tomorrow, go get some sleep. He also has the really creepy smile. So that is it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one, but until then, keep writing. Bye!